Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Memphis Grizzlies versus Milwaukee Bucks. The Grizzlies face the Bucks on Thursday, wrapping up a back-to-back set that could see star guard Ja Morant sidelined due to right thigh soreness. If Morant can't suit up, expect Jake LaRavia, Scottie Pippen Jr., and Santi Aldama to shoulder more minutes. On the other hand, Desmond Bane has been thriving, taking full advantage of Morant's absence by leading Memphis against the Bulls. With the Bucks ranking a lowly 25th in defensive rating, Bane has a prime opportunity to exploit Milwaukee's backcourt struggles. Prediction: Grizzlies money line. Although Giannis Antetokounmpo recorded a double-double against Boston, he struggled from the free throw line, shooting just 55.1% across 4 games, along with 7 turnovers. With Memphis' solid defensive tactics, expect them to pressure Giannis in the paint while tempting Lillard to test his shaky three-point accuracy. This game has all the signs of a defensive showdown. Take the under. Houston Rockets versus Dallas Mavericks. The Houston Rockets put on a show in their recent victory against the San Antonio Spurs, bouncing back in commanding style after their previous loss. Leading the charge, Jalen Green exploded for 36 points, shooting an efficient 11 for 22 from the floor and connecting on 7 three-pointers, showcasing his dynamic scoring abilities. Supporting him was Jabari Smith Jr., who found his rhythm with a season-best 17 points and 8 rebounds, while Alperen Sengun notched his 3rd double-double of the season, contributing 12 points and 12 boards. Fred VanVleet's precise playmaking also continues to be a standout for Houston, dishing out 9 assists with 0 turnovers, a performance that underscores his ability to manage the Rockets' offense efficiently. Houston took control early, building a 21-point lead and shooting a solid 41.2% from the field and 40.5% from beyond the arc notably. Their defensive efforts helped limit San Antonio's offense, highlighting the Rockets' potential on both ends of the floor. However, the Dallas Mavericks present a whole new level of competition. Sitting at 3-1, Dallas comes into this matchup, riding high off a road win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. In that game, Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving combined for an impressive 59 points, showcasing their undeniable chemistry. The Mavericks' offensive depth was further underscored by contributions from P.J. Washington, who recorded a season high with 17 points and 8 rebounds, and Daniel Gafford, who shot a flawless 6 for 6 from the field. Doncic and Irving's ability to dominate inside and on fast breaks was crucial in outscoring Minnesota by 14 points in the paint and 10 points on the fast break, highlighting the Mavericks' ability to exploit gaps in transition and create efficient scoring opportunities. Prediction: Mavericks to cover the spread at home. Dallas holds a strong advantage in this matchup, not only due to their recent performance, but also because of the formidable offensive duo of Doncic and Irving, who pose a consistent scoring threat. With the addition of Klay Thompson's championship experience and solid play from newcomers like Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively, the Mavericks have significantly improved on both ends of the court this season. Houston, on the other hand, has shown flashes of defensive potential but still ranks 27th in pace, which could hinder them against a Mavericks team that thrives in high-tempo situations. Houston's offense, while capable, struggles with consistency, often relying heavily on Green's scoring spurts. As they continue to search for rhythm and balance in their offensive sets, it's unlikely they'll keep pace with Dallas's well-rounded attack. Look for the Mavericks to control the tempo and exploit the Rockets' vulnerabilities, especially if Dallas's defense can disrupt Houston's shot-making. Additional recommendation: take the under. Though the Mavericks should have no trouble putting points on the board, the Rockets' inconsistent offense suggests this game may not reach the same high-scoring mark as last season's matchups. With Houston ranking near the bottom in pace and experiencing shooting struggles, a slower, lower-scoring game seems likely. Expect the Mavericks to have another strong offensive outing while Houston finds it challenging to maintain scoring efficiency. Take the under as a secondary play. San Antonio Spurs versus Utah Jazz analysis and prediction. The San Antonio Spurs come into this matchup looking to rebound after a tough loss to the Houston Rockets, which exposed key weaknesses in their offensive execution and transition defense. Despite some notable performances, the Spurs struggled to protect the ball, leading to costly turnovers that allowed Houston to build momentum and maintain a sizable lead. Jeremy Sochan and Victor Wembanyama were bright spots for San Antonio, with Wembanyama making his mark in the paint by grabbing 20 rebounds, demonstrating his defensive potential and prowess on the boards. However, as a team, the Spurs sit near the bottom of the league in offensive efficiency, ranking 28th in points per game. Their issues with scoring in the paint and a lack of consistent transition offense have hampered their ability to keep up with higher-paced teams. On the other side, the Utah Jazz are also looking to recover from a recent home loss to the Sacramento Kings. Although the Jazz have shown flashes of competitiveness, their offensive struggles have been evident, as they find themselves similarly ranked near the bottom of the league in scoring efficiency. The Jazz do hold a rebounding edge over San Antonio, led by Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler, who provide a physical presence in the paint. However, turnovers have been a major issue for Utah as well, often disrupting any offensive flow and making it difficult for them to build or maintain leads. Poor shooting has exacerbated these issues, making it challenging for Utah to capitalize on their defensive stops or second-chance opportunities. Prediction: Utah to cover -2.5 points. In this matchup, Utah has a slight edge, particularly with their rebounding strength and an improved defense that has shown potential to limit opponents' scoring. Despite their offensive inconsistency, the Jazz's ability to control the glass should give them an advantage in controlling possession, which is crucial in a slower-paced game. The Spurs, while defensively capable in the paint, have not yet found their footing in generating consistent offense, especially in transition, where they rank poorly. Given both teams' offensive struggles, Utah's slight edge in defensive efficiency and rebounding could be enough to help them cover the -2.5 spread at home. Additional recommendation: take the under on 217.5 points. Both San Antonio and Utah have displayed tendencies towards slower-paced games, with the Spurs ranking particularly low in pace, which naturally limits the volume of scoring opportunities. San Antonio's defense in the paint, anchored by Wembanyama and Sochan, will likely make things difficult for Utah to generate points inside, pushing the Jazz to rely on perimeter shooting where they've struggled. Meanwhile, Utah's discipline in avoiding fouls and limiting free throw opportunities for opponents further reduces the likelihood of a high-scoring affair. With both teams facing offensive challenges and a defensive emphasis on controlling the paint, this game projects to be a low-scoring, defensive-oriented battle. Taking the under on 217.5 points is a solid choice, given the matchup dynamics and both teams' scoring limitations. Expect a gritty, slower-paced game where each possession counts and scoring is at a premium. Phoenix Suns vs. Los Angeles Clippers. The Suns' season opener saw an overtime win against the Clippers, followed by a nail-biting victory over the Lakers where they overcame an 18-point deficit. Devin Booker and Kevin Durant are off to stellar starts, combining for 63 points in their last game. Meanwhile, the Clippers, 2-2, have shown early resilience but faltered in a one-point heartbreaker to Portland due to late turnovers. James Harden continues to lead with 25 points and 11.7 assists per game, while Ivica Zubac dominates the boards. Prediction: Clippers +5 points. Despite early struggles, the Clippers' top-tier defense, ranking 5th in scoring, is poised to stymie the Suns, who have been slow on offense. As both teams rank in the bottom half for pace, the matchup favors a low-scoring defensive contest. Take the under at 221 points.